What's up, guys? This is Storm, and happy holidays. Hope you guys having an amazing weekend and had a great time with the holidays with family and friends. We got a couple small bit of news before the year is over. So without further ado, let's get on with the news. It's been reported that Gran Turismo 7 has 2 million monthly active players and still growing. This was said by the boss from Polygamy Studio, the developers behind Gran Turismo. He said the status that Gran Turismo said is in now a probably the best of any Gran Turismo titles that we had in the past. We never experienced this phenomenon before, and neither has PlayStation, said GT boss Kazunori Yamauchi. And I kind of agree because we seen Gran Turismo games do their numbers and then they'll just come and go. But this one, the fact that they still have active users after this game came out in 2023, I believe, and it has 2 million active players. They're still dropping update, new events, new cars and stuff. So, and I believe I want to say maybe every end of the year or certain times of every month that they do have some type of Gran Turismo race tournament and stuff with the community, which is pretty big because Gran Turismo as a game is big, especially in the UK, and I believe they also have a actual driving academy for you to become a Gran Turismo racer in real life, and that's why the whole story of there was a movie of Gran Turismo called Gran Turismo because it was actually based on a true story of a kid who was a fan of playing Gran Turismo games and used his knowledge from the game to actually take part in the academy, and he's now a professional Gran Turismo racer. And I think that's pretty cool. So, congrats to the team for Gran Turismo 7. I'm kind of curious, are they working on the next Gran Turismo, like Gran Turismo 8, or are they just going to keep popping stuff for Gran Turismo 7? If that's the case, then that's what's up. I'm just kind of curious because the fact that even PlayStation surprised about it, they probably thought Gran Turismo 7 was just going to be another one of their Gran Turismo games that people would play for a bit, probably come back for the special events, then just go on to the next game that they have. But the fact that there's still people playing it and hopping into all the other events, that's pretty cool. And hopefully the game keeps thriving going forward. We had some very sad news that happened over the week. Vince Zampella has unfortunately passed away due to a car crash, and he was 55 years old. He was the head of the studios that brought Battlefield 6, Titanfall 2, Star Wars Jedi, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the OG one during the old days when I think, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 2 was really up there for the COD franchise. And it's unfortunate he passed away. There is a supposed clip of the incident of the crash. I'm not going to show the clip. If you want to watch it, I'll post it in the description, or you could probably just find it for yourself on social media. But apparently in the clip, he was driving I believe it was a Lambo and stuff. And how it was being described, he was showing off the car. Like, you know how you got like a very special sports car, and so you want to show it off and stuff. Apparently, he had like a passenger in the seat with them, and I believe it was said they pretty much passed away. Also, like they got ejected from the car when it crashed, and the car got caught on fire and stuff. Is very unfortunate and something that could have been easily avoided and stuff. It was said that he was going over 100 miles per hour. He was going through a tunnel, and uh, when it comes to going into a dark area, your eyes will adjust to the dark, then immediately coming to outside, which is bright. So it basically kind of sounds like his eye didn't adjust it when he shot out of the tunnel, and he hit a railing that caused the whole crash to happen. And yeah, it's very sad that uh, he passed away like this, like an incident that was easily avoided. When I first heard this news, I thought he was driving and somebody hit him. That what I thought. What was said when it was reported he got into a car crash, but like, nah. Turns out he lost control of the car and crashed. It's very unfortunate and stuff. So I pray for his friends and family going through these times and stuff. He made a major mark when it came to the gaming industry. He brought us some amazing games over the years, and it's unfortunate this happened. This happened to him before the year was over. And if I recall, he got promoted like earlier this year and stuff, and he brought out Battlefield 6. Like, I remember the Battlefield fans got really excited when it was announced he was gonna be the head person working on Battlefield 6, because it sounds like he's the one that you will go to, that you know he will make an amazing Battlefield game. It's like it's like when you go, in a way, it's like you go to Cory Barlog to make an amazing God of War game, or Brian Inzahar for a Spider-Man game. He's definitely more recognizable than them and stuff, but that's like a perfect example I could come up with. So once again, rest in peace, and he will be very missed, especially in the gaming community. GTA Tokyo was in the works by an external Japanese studio, according to a former Rockstar employee. He said to the Video Game Chronicles, "We had ideas about GTA games in Rio de Janeiro, Moscow, and Istanbul. Tokyo almost actually happened. Another studio in Japan were going to do it, take our code and do GTA Tokyo. But then that didn't happen in the end. GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4 technical director Obi Vermeij." So, a GTA Tokyo was going to happen, and was going to be done by a Japanese internal studio that was going to use Rockstar coding to do the work. I'm not gonna lie, that low key would have been fire. Like, but now I think about a GTA in Rio, huh? I always been curious how would a GTA game be if it wasn't like in the states. Like having a GTA place that would be in places that you know that will probably make sense for a GTA game. Like here in Tokyo and Rio and Moscow and Istanbul. I don't know about Moscow and Istanbul, but Rio and Tokyo would have been fire. Especially like Tokyo and stuff. Like imagine with all the neon lights. Like it's especially you look at Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, like all those street races and stuff, gang activities. Um, Rio, you're probably dealing with some type of probably like a crime syndicate, almost something like the mafia. Man, I think that shit would have been cool. Like, I'm kind of hoping after GTA 6, they will probably like think about that. Honestly, like if not Tokyo, definitely Rio and stuff. But those definitely would have been cool. It's a shame because judging by the sound of the employer, it was like in the talks before like GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4. So, or maybe the reason why they didn't do it because they probably didn't think um, the Japanese external studio probably wouldn't been able to do it. I guess it's a possibility they probably didn't think they'd be able to do because like it like GTA have been taking longer to develop for as the years went on. Like GTA 5 came out like what like 2012, 2013, and so it came out during the PS3 and 360 era. And now we got into the PS4 and Xbox One. That thing was the only GTA game that came out that went on for two generations. Even right now, since the GTA 6 is not even out yet. So it's kind of crazy. Like if they would want to do GTA 7, how long do you expect that would take to release? Because like it's even worse, especially if you're a PC player. Because think about it, PS GTA 6 so far is only confirmed for the PS5 and the Xbox consoles. Like we don't know how long it would take for PC to get the copy. Usually, it would probably take like a year, but for all you know, it would probably would take even longer. Maybe now I'm starting to think maybe that's the delay. Maybe the next time they reveal GTA 6, they probably gonna announce it will also come to the PC. It's a strong possibility, but we'll see what Rockstar does. People hold them in high regard, so it's unfortunate that GTA 6 got delayed like three times. No, three or two. It got delayed like twice. So yeah, it is kind of unfortunate and stuff. Some people say they like. I know some people are definitely capping when they said they're not excited for the game anymore, and stuff like that. Like potentially the hype is probably gone for the moment, especially they haven't shown off nothing GTA 6 after the announcement of the delay. Like I kind of expected when they announced the game was going to be delayed, I thought we were going to get a new trailer and stuff. Probably show us how the game actually plays and stuff with the HUD and stuff. But of course, that wasn't a thing. They made no appearance at the Game Awards, even though they won the most anticipated game at the Game Awards. But it is what it is. Rockstar move at their own beat, so it's said to be coming out next year in November. So we'll see when will GTA 6 finally release. Apparently, Dispatch will be qualified for the 2026 Game Awards. The people at the studio for Dispatch have said this. I have heard from Jeff that we qualify for next year. It's a question of if anyone going to care. You may not know, Dispatch was only nominated for two games at the Game Award this year, which, in my opinion, is kind of crazy. But I can see why Jeff said they are nominated for next year because by the time when the Game Awards came out, all the episodes for Dispatch wasn't fully released yet. So basically, Jeff want Dispatch to have like their fair share of getting an award, because it doesn't feel right that um they were they didn't like players had their full experience of what the game could offer when all the episode wasn't out yet. So it is getting a chance to be nominated for next year, but in my opinion, it's I don't know if they will win anything, honestly, especially from the 2026 games lineup that we know so far. And something like this is not new when it comes to Jeff Keighley, because I remember he did something like this before when it came to Fortnite. Like Fortnite would nominate for awards in the year that it did not even release it. So if anybody's surprised about this, they shouldn't, because Jeff Keighley have done this before. It's probably been a hot minute that he done this, but yeah, it is what it is and stuff. So, uh, kudos for Dispatch. Hopefully, their players won't have to wait long for a season two, if that is in the works. Not 100% sure, but we'll probably see in the coming future. Blue Routine have gave a small little update on their upcoming game that is exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2, I believe. And we don't have the official name for it, but it's called Project M. This is what they had to say. We what I can say is this: fans of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Limbo, and Eternal Darkness will immediately feel at home. That said, Project M introduced a bold twist, one that no horror game had ever explored before. This vision that could only exist on the Nintendo hardware. I'm kind of curious what kind of game, what can it do that no other horror game have done before. It does pique the interest and stuff, and especially if they say if you're a fan of Resident Evil or Silent Hill and some other popular horror games. But I guess we just have to wait and see, because they said it was able to be done on a Nintendo hardware. So I'm kind of curious. So I am kind of curious about that, to be honest. We don't know when we'll hear more about this game. Most likely next year. And so it's probably still a long way of development, especially there's no official name for it yet. It's just using Project M. So 2026, the start of a new year and stuff, we could potentially see some information of it come out in next year, especially if Nintendo is doing like a Nintendo Treehouse event, which I could see them do, honestly. We having some big surprises that's supposed to happen next year from two of Sega Studios, one from Atlas and one from RGG Studio. Atlas is going to be celebrating the 30th anniversary of Persona, and they will talk about the future development for the series, which they said they will talk about next year. Kind of hoping for maybe the announcement review for Persona 6, and they probably could give an updated and possibly release date for a Persona 4 remake. But other than that, I don't know what could they have planned coming. It would be interesting. And for RGG Studio, what I would like to see from them, maybe a revival of the Judgment series, Like, please, do Judgment, or they'll probably showcase the next Like a Dragon game. Only time will tell what the studios have planned, but they're having fans be excited for it and stuff. So hopefully they'll deliver whatever they got to show us, and it'll be a truly amazing experience when we get to that point. Mostly, we'll probably see this at maybe some type of Xbox event. I know like Xbox having like gotten real close with Sega and stuff. Whenever a Persona game to be shown off at it always been at like a Xbox showcase, so I could see them doing it there. Maybe at Summer Games Fest. So we just gotta wait and see. I'm hoping for the latter. The announcement of Persona 6, and a possible return of the Judgment series. We gotta end this video with our last bit of news. It's unfortunate, but it was announced that 007 First Light has been delayed into May 27th of next year. And the studio have put out a statement. This is what the statement have read. Hello everyone, today we are sharing an update regarding 007 First Light, as we have decided to move the game release by 2 months to the 27th of May 2026. 007 First Light is our most ambitious project to date, and the team has been fully focused on delivering an unforgettable James Bond experience, bringing together breathtaking action, global trotting, spycraft, gadgets, car chases, and more. As an independent developer and publisher, this decision allows us to ensure the experience meets the level of quality you players deserve on day one. The game is progressing well and is fully playable from beginning to end, so these additional 2 months will allow us to further polish and refine the experience, ensuring we deliver the strongest possible version at launch. We're confident this sets 007 First Light up for long-term success, and we sincerely appreciate the patience and continued support we've received ever since we revealed the game. We look forward to sharing more updates regarding 007 First Light in early 2026. Thank you again for your support. IO Interactive, Hakan Abrak. So, they said the game is playable from start to finish, and they just gonna use those extra 2 months from the initial release date in March to basically polish up the game, which is always nice because your first impression of the game is always the most critical thing. So if they could launch this game with minimal hiccups and stuff, I believe the game would do well. For what I saw and stuff, the game does look very interesting. Especially if you're a fan of the whole spy type of game. So, especially for me, I never played spy games like this. Like when it comes to like Hitman or Splinter Cell, but I do like the James Bond movies. So, just by me watching the James Bond movies, I'm looking interested to give this game a try and to see if it would pique my interest. I never played any games like this, so this would be entirely new experience for me, and I'm truly excited for it. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for 007 First Light? Now we got a new release date. In my opinion, I believe this is good because now I have extra time to give Crimson Desert a try, and Soros. No, Soros is got a new day in April, so that's also good too. But regardless, I'm gonna be playing it day one 007. But what do you guys think? Are you guys disappointed that we almost had a GTA Tokyo? Are you I'm curious what will be the future of Battlefield now that Vince Zampella is gone. So, what will be the future of any projects that comes from works that he done in the so far? And are you guys excited for any game that you're looking forward to for 2026? Let me know in the comments below. This is Storm. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your weekend. Happy holidays, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.